Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Mystic Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's video we will be channeling one of your lovely ancestors so that they can come through and give you a special message. As you can see, you have these three groups to choose from. For group number one, we have the Ancestors card. It has a couple and a child on it. With it we have this dark green glass crystal. And for group number two, we have the Wisdom card with this lovely owl lady, and with it we have a clear glass crystal. And for group number three, we have the Trust card, and there's this young lady with butterfly wings sitting on a deer, and with it we have a yellow glass crystal. So all you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic, on your ancestors. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number one. Everyone who resonated with the Ancestors card and this dark green glass crystal. So we are about to invite in one of your ancestors so that they can give you a special message. Keep in mind, this is a reading for the collective, so not every single detail will resonate. Only take what does, feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. So literally anyone from your ancestral lineage can come through. I'm sorry that these cards are not very inclusive. They are gorgeous, but not very inclusive. But know that when I channel, I invite absolutely everybody in who believes in love and light and who is ready to speak the truth and to take part in this endeavor that serves the highest good of everyone involved. So I'm getting that for many of you, a male ancestor is coming through who could be very close to you in the timeline. This could be a grandfather, okay, or a father if you are already a little bit older. This could be your father coming through, or maybe for some of you it's an uncle, someone who is not very far off when it comes to the earthly timeline. For others, there is this lovely lady coming through. I feel like she is a little bit how do you say, like she's a little bit older on the timeline. She could be a great grandmother or an aunt or something. I'm getting sister or aunt vibes, so she might be the sister of an ancestor that you know, like a great grandmother or a grandmother. She's saying she's the aunt of someone, auntie, okay, aunt. And I feel like this child represents you. So you can be a man watching this, you can be a different skin color, you can be anyone, okay, who believes in love and light. This is just a symbol here. This is you, and your ancestors here are saying, we are so proud of you, we are watching you, and the way we feel about you is like, yeah, parents or auntie and uncle or grandparents. So I feel like the relationship is pretty close. So they didn't live long before you for the most part. All right. And it could be also that you were their actual child in a past life. You know, our ancestors, they are our soulmates and we meet them again and again. That's how ancestral lineages are created. I did a ancestral lineage healing reading a while ago, so check it out if you feel like you need to heal some karmic patterns in your family line. All right, so this is very much family, and they have so much love for you, whoever's coming through, especially this father figure. Like, they have so much love for you. They think you're so lovely, lovable, and they love to see you grow. Yeah, Lovely. And I feel like for the most part, you guys have pictures or maybe paintings, drawings of these people. Maybe you have one in your house or in your parents' house, or you have it somewhere in boxes in the attic or in a basement or somewhere. And I would highly encourage you to dig out these old photographs and look at them. Maybe some of you have been doing research on your relatives, okay, and you've been looking at old photos. My mum has been doing that. So if you do know that they are with you, and this is not creepy at all, they kind of look back at you through these photos, because photos have so much potential, guys, to invite in souls from the spirit realms. They use that to connect with us. So there's a connection going on, and you probably have quite a huge interest in your past relatives. Now this green is kind of a mossy green, and I'm seeing like old stuff. Some of you are digging up old stuff. I see wallpaper as well. Did you guys find some old wallpaper? Okay, this is very specific. If you have been redecorating your place, did you maybe come across some old wallpaper that was under the most recent wallpaper or something? Or did, like, there is something about a house, an old house that you are renovating or something. If not, you just, I see some of you have stuff on your hands. Maybe it's dust from digging out old stuff in boxes, or you look at really old photos and you know how they have sometimes these, I don't know what it's called, like a grime on it a little bit or something. But yeah, like dig out these things, clean them and give them new life, and put up your ancestors' pictures, guys. Honor them, make a little altar. They would love that. And, you know, make it fresh. There is something that they are saying, make it fresh and clean, fresh and clean. So maybe do some literal dusting or revisit old places and give them new life. Also, maybe you want to visit a relative's resting place and clean that up, bring fresh flowers or something. That is a very specific message here for some of you, that they want you to visit the grave site or yeah, a resting place, and clean it up and bring some flowers and candles. Honor them, honor them. They would love for you to do that. I will get more of these cards in a minute. They were kindly gifted to me by Kristen or Christine. I don't know how to say it right. Thank you so much if you're watching. And these cards are new. They were gifted to me by Megan. If you too would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. And look how golden they are. So gold. I also wanted to say that these crystals reminded me of these old vintage chandeliers. So maybe you have a lamp or a lamp shield or something from a passed away relative, okay? Maybe you have jewelry. There are some items that they want you to wear or to show off, and dust them off before you do. And please, guys, let me know if you are the person with the wallpaper. And I just heard a clicking noise. Did you too? Now, relatives, please, what do you want to say to group number 1? What do you want to say? I'm getting a strong psychic download, and I just literally saw an orb coming down here. Please, if ever you see any orbs, mark the, like, tell me in the comment section with the timestamps. I saw one here coming down here, and the lights were kind of vibrating in front of my eyes. So they want to make themselves known. They're with you. Open up your energy field, guys, because they want to make themselves known. You don't have to be afraid. Open up your energies to me as your reader and to them, so that the energies flow. This reading is timeless, so it will work. The 4 of Cups in the reverse. There is something about rejection. So it could be either you. Okay. very, very specific message. There is an ancestor coming through that you don't even know is your family. Okay. Well, I'm getting my truth bumps and it almost makes me cry. There is some trauma in your ancestral line where a relative was rejected. So this could be because a child was born that was conceived when the couple were not married, and back in the days that was a huge deal. Or maybe it's a child whose father or mother was from a different race, so some societal pressure for whatever reason, I'm getting huge goosebumps even on my shins now, led to this family member, maybe, wow, I hope I'm not going to cry, guys. They were given away for adoption, and wow, there is so much pain. Or maybe there was a disabled child, and you know, back in the days, it was really awful. People were ashamed for having a disabled child, so they gave it away, or maybe even let it pass away. There is rejection, and this rejected family member is coming through. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be that traumatic for all of you. It's a collective reading, but for some, something terribly traumatic happened. There is a family member that you might have heard rumors about, or maybe are not even aware of, who is your family, and they want to come through and connect with you and tell you, hey, please make me feel part of the family, part of your tribe, because I am. For the rest of you, we will see what this rejection could be. Maybe it's just the fact that up until now, you haven't really had a huge interest in your ancestral lineage. And in that case, they would encourage you to, do more research on your family line. So what more, ancestor? What more do you want to say? They all want to say, please make me part of your life, recognize me, acknowledge me, put up pictures of me, say my name, tell my stories, live my legacy. They're all saying that, live my legacy. Wow, the devil in the reverse. Okay. Whew, yeah, so guys, this is just confirmation that one of your ancestors, and I'm having my goosebumps, really suffered some abuse. I told you, either because they were biracial, they were, what do you call those children that were conceived and born when the couple were not married? I'm hearing illegitimate, so there is just devil energy and chains. Okay, maybe for some of you, one of your ancestors was recognized by the family, but they had a different father. So maybe a female ancestor cheated because they were not happy in their marriage. They had a lover and they had a child with them, and then just told their husband that this was his child, but it wasn't. So there is some toxic energy, some patterns, some ties that definitely need to be broken, okay? And again, guys, it doesn't have to be so extreme for everyone. It can be quite minor. Maybe you had a black sheep in your ancestral lineage and that black sheep is coming through. So think of anyone who was kind of rebellious. If you are American, okay, this ancestor of yours could have moved over to the States from Europe, and they were the only one from their country or family who came because, yeah, they were a rebellious adventurer. Just think of whatever you feel could be the message here. Well, there's a problem with tradition, and I'm getting so shaky that I'm having a hard time shuffling. So, ancestor, how can we help you? You want to be heard. They're saying, I want to be heard. I want my story to be known. I want my story to be known. And here, I resonate with both of these cards, the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, look, I told you abusive husband or father. Look at this man. He looks quite intimidating. Here we have the devil energy, and we have this woman here. Okay, so there was definitely an abusive relationship, and either the abused wife is coming through or the abused child. And again, if this doesn't resonate, it's just society that was very abusive back in the days, that didn't, you know, recognize other races or, you know, illegal children. I'm just going to call them that because I can't think of the word for children that were born in a relationship that wasn't marriage. Okay, so they want their story to be known. So guys, even if you don't fully get the story, just send this ancestor compassion and love. Tell them, I've heard your story, I feel your pain. And if you are very connected, this could be a pattern that you are dealing with right now. So you could have inherited this pain from this relative. We often pass on our problems to the next generation until it gets resolved. So if you are in somewhat of a similar situation, guys, do it for them and for you, that you, I don't know, speak out about the abuse you're suffering, speak out about the discrimination that you're suffering, but not with aggression, with love and compassion. Just recognize these wounds and heal them. Okay, they want you to heal these wounds. This is so intense. I did not think that this was going to be so intense. And if this is a rejected child that is coming through, and even if you do not know their name, think of them, light a candle for them and say, I, on behalf of our family line, invite you into the family. I respect you. I accept you. I appreciate you. I'm sending you this love and light. Here is your candle. Now, please go be with your angels, go to heaven, and know that you are in my genes and in my heart, and I appreciate you. Say these words if you feel like this is a rejected child that you need to help. Wow, so intense. And always light candles, that helps so much. I want to get more of these now, of these vintage cards. They're really gorgeous. And again, here we have like a portrait on the back side. So portraits, they want their face to be seen. So hopefully, if you dig around in your old family photo albums, you might find proof of their existence. They want their face to be seen. Some of them are saying child without a name. They were just given away at birth or at a very young age to some kind of institution, you know, an orphanage or something. And there's a lot of pain. You need to send this child a lot of love and light. You can really, really help your ancestral lineage if you send this child love and light and help. Or this abused mother. But this energy here, guys, this energy of this guy, it should be kind of a theme in your personal life as well. Maybe if you don't experience it yourself, which I hope you don't, you might see it happening to people close to you. Know that this is something that needs healing. Listening. Oh, I love this card so much with the birds. Blue tits. Great tits. So lovely. A green finch, I believe. So listen, this ancestor just wants for someone to listen to them. They want to share their story. So please just sit and listen. And now you are most definitely listening to this reading, which is important. But even after this reading, I would really encourage you on your ancestors' behalf to sit down, light a candle and listen. Even if you don't hear anything, I mean, you might hear something or you might receive visions that this ancestor wants to share with you, but just sit there and receive and make them feel like they can share their story and kind of comfort them, send them love and comfort and say, I hear you, I see you, I feel you, I recognize you, I acknowledge you, I am here for you. And this love will possibly help them move on to the afterlife, because many of them won't have moved on to the afterlife. So, and you will know what this is if this is a child or an abused parent. Okay, and I just want to go back to, I saw some loving aunties and uncles and grandfathers there. They are okay, they are also there, and I feel like they are missing this child. You know, it could be that in the afterlife, these parents found healing, recognized their sins, so to say, and now want to love this child that they rejected, but they can't really do that unless the child hasn't moved on, crossed over. So you can help this child cross over. Wow, this is so intense, guys. If you enjoy this reading, please give it a thumbs up. It's so important that you let me know that you want to see more of this. Leave a comment if you don't know what to say. I don't know, comment a bird emoji or a heart emoji. And if you are new and would like to join the Purple Heart Tribe, please subscribe. I would love that. I need to smudge after this. I feel like this guy, looking at his face, is making me very uncomfortable. I feel like this is the child sharing the abuse they suffered, and this is so incredibly heartbreaking. Maybe they suffered this abuse in the orphanage as well. Grace. This is a lovely card. This woman, she looks Asian, Indian. Grace, love and grace. So they are saying, and this is something I picked on briefly before, if you want to heal this pattern within yourselves as well, stay graceful. Don't react with aggression where you suffer aggression. Stay graceful. I know it's probably hard, but some people, and I'm not saying this is you, this is just an example, when they suffer abuse, they become the abuser. So, and why is that? Because they react with the same energies. Just show this child so much compassion. This is how you will show yourself compassion, and compassion unlocks so much healing. So focus on healing and the opposite of the negative, nasty energy that you are facing, okay? Practice that. And maybe help people who are in a similar situation. Power, yes, because there is so much power in love, compassion, and grace. She might be kind of from Africa, maybe, or like I hear it like feel an African connection here with these leopards or something. So again, guys, these could be ancestors from anywhere across the globe and cultures. She has angel wings and a crown. So they are confirming there is so much power in kindness and in love. It doesn't mean that you need to love your abuser. No, not at all. But it means that you need to kind of find something to generate and feed and nurture that love within yourself. Show yourself love. Show other people who deserve it love. The power of love. Love conquers all. Love, love, love. And ask angels for help, guys. Angels are real and they hear you and they will come through. Ask angels for healing for yourself and for this ancestor. And I really believe that we have unlocked something so powerful and beautiful for this child that has been stuck in the earthly realms and not been able to cross over, you know, if you really sent them love and light. Look, innocent, and then we have the children kissing, and there's a free bird, so you can set a bird free now. If you help this innocent child, again, I said it, they could have been, you know, disabled, biracial, unwanted, a result of cheating, okay? A shunned child. Send them so much love. Tell them that there is nothing wrong with them. Love them. Love this child. Send them so much love. Like, get some flowers and put them on an altar and light a candle there. Put a teddy bear there. Sorry, I'm an empath, you know, and I'm psychic, so I just want to break down and cry. And look at my goosebumps when I said the word teddy bear. Like, definitely, sorry guys, but I'm just being real. So put up like a teddy bear or like a cuddly toy, put it there for the child and send them so much love. And, you know, let this child receive these beautiful energies that they never had. And they might want to stay with you for a while if these energies are very beautiful, because they never had it. Give it to them. Feed them with your love. And this might take a few days or weeks or months, but once their batteries are charged, they can then move over. And ask an angel for help, or whatever you believe in your belief system. If you believe in any kind of divine feminine force, like the Virgin Mary for Christians, let me know what you have in your belief system. Ask her to come in and help this child cross over, and tell them it's safe. They might be scared to cross over to the afterlife because they don't want to meet abusive parents or their abuser. Tell them that they are safe, but before you do that, love them. And that's how you can help this beautiful child soul be free. Oh God, guys. I did not expect this to be so intense, but we can help. We can help so much. Anyone can be an earth angel. I want to get some final cards from this lovely child. I'm going to send them so much love after this reading, and even right now. So, child, do you want to say anything? Kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. This is exactly what I said here. The power of love, compassion and kindness. And look how there's such a cute baby bunny here cuddling up. There's a cute squirrel. Show love and kindness. Kindness is the strongest weapon against any evil. And turn your back away from abusers. Don't fight them, don't confront them. Transform. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. This is for the people who are still watching. If you're still with me, I love you so much, guys. Let me know if you watched till the end, because here we have everything confirmed. We have the grace and a cocoon. You really need to cocoon this child and love them so much, okay? And know that you can help them transform. You can help them transmute their low energies and feel loved, and then you can send them on to the afterlife, where they will go home and be met with the divine and with source, okay? So the power of love and transformation lies within your hands. This is kind of your karmic pattern that you need to help this ancestor you know, break. You can break these devil chains, guys. This was so beautiful, but so hard on me as well. If you made it till the end, again, thank you so much. Love you so much. Leave a thumbs up. Please help this child. Take very good care, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with the Wisdom Owl Lady and this clear glass crystal. So we are about to channel one of your ancestors so that they can give you a special message. I'm sorry that these cards are not very inclusive, so know that when I channel, I don't have any limitations when it comes to age, ethnicity, culture, anything. Just take these images as symbols and nothing else. Anyone can come through who believes in love and light and who speaks the truth. And we have this clear crystal here and an owl, so there will be some wisdom, some guidance that's about to be spoken. The reading is for a collective though, so only take what feels is your message, and what doesn't resonate, just feel peaceful about it. It will be for someone else. Not every single detail will resonate, but for some it does. That's kind of mind-blowing how for some all of the reading resonates. And I feel very tempted to do this. This is like a magnifying glass to me. So the ancestor that's coming through, they want for you to look at something clearly. They want to have real talk. They want for you to see things clearly. So they are instructing you. They're saying, I'm giving you instructions. And the personality that's coming through is very straightforward, a little bit bossy, but in a loving way. Bossy. They're like, okay, I'm coming in, I'm your ancestor, and let me show you what to do. So they could have been a fire sign. But just know that, yeah, they are very, they have so much energy. It's like a boost of energy. So if you know this ancestor, if they lived not too long before you were born, you might have heard stories about them being like really super straightforward, like kind of Leo energy, kind of very fierce and protective over the ones they love, and kind of bossy, you know, bossy, but in a good way. And here we have a yellow sunrise, and what does that depict in my third eye space? Because I get psychic downloads when I look at things. I see a golden picture frame, or gold jewelry, golden picture frame. That will be a sign for some of you. Maybe you have their photo in a picture frame, okay? And since I was encouraged by you lovelies to share my personal stories, she reminds me a lot of my great-grandmother. And my great-grandmother had very bushy eyes. In my opinion, she looked like an owl when she was older. And yeah, my mother always says that we are very much alike. So who is this for you? Let me know. You might have their picture up. They might have loved flowers, okay? Or maybe they had their own flower garden, or a specific kind of rose bush, I'm hearing. They might have loved gardening, and they would love for you to keep on doing that. Also, one person here, or maybe several, you have their hair color. It could be that you have red hair, that you're a ginger, and you could have inherited that from your ancestor. Again, I feel like the ancestors coming through here are very close to you on the timeline. They are not very far back into the past. They are quite close. So it could be a great-grandmother, for example. You have their hair, is what they're saying. And it doesn't have to be ginger, it can be black or anything, but you have their hair, and they're being very specific about it. Yeah, this lady looks very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And it kind of really reminds me of my great-grandmother's picture. Does she remind you of your relative? Let me know. And the owl might be a huge sign for you. So know that they want to give you guidance right now. Guidance about something right now. They want you to look at something right now. I feel like they don't often come through for you, but right now there's something going on in your life or in your energy field where they feel like they need to step in and be like, listen, child. Listen, child. Did they have a dark voice? A deep voice? I don't know. Let's continue. I get more of these cards in a minute. They were kindly gifted to me by Kristen or Christine. Thank you for watching. And these cards are gifted to me by Megan. If anyone else would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. I'm excited to use these because look how golden they are. Goldie, again, Goldie's coming through. Is that a name? Or did someone used to say, in the German language, we say something is goldy if it's really cute and sweet and endearing. We say goldig, goldig. So maybe that sounds like it's for you. Or maybe someone had Goldilocks. I don't know. Gold. Let's see. And also, guys, if your relative is from that turn of the century era, Edwardian, I'm hearing, or Victorian, they used to keep and preserve little strands of hair. So maybe do you have that from your relative? Strands of hair. They're very specific about the hair. The Eight of Pentacles with this gentleman here looking at a piece of gold. So guys, there is some jewelry, some item that you inherited from them that they want you to look at, or maybe it's just their picture. But again, we have the roses here. Did you inherit their love for flowers? Did they used to make little flower arrangements and you do it too? Know that this is from them. But apart from that, your ancestor might be telling you to work on something, because then remember, they are giving instructions. Maybe this is something very light-hearted, and they are saying, if you're watching in real time, or whenever really, it's now time to sow the seeds and plant flowers in your garden or for your veggies or something. They are giving instructions because they want for you to manually work on something. Maybe it's yeah, some kind of knitting or embroidery. Okay. Why is it always that I feel like I need to take 2 cards? I did that in group number 2 as well. Pulled 2 cards now. Strength and the Hermit in the reverse, guys. Okay, so this kind of looks like a coffin to me, but there's gold in it. So very similar message to group number 1. They want for you to honor them, and that your legacy, their legacy, okay, their legacy will be your legacy. They want you to be very traditional, very, you know, take your family traditions seriously, work on family traditions. And you might have some very important family traditions, you know, that are tied to religious activities or whatever you practice in your culture, or it's little things like when I make little tiny flower arrangements, and when my mum sees that, she says, oh, your great-grandmother used to love that. And I even have one of her empty perfume bottles that I use as a vase. So that's an example, okay? Or it's something very, very deep, very serious that is tied to your culture, and they are saying that's how you keep me alive, so please do that, live my legacy, and don't hold back about it. So if you are afraid that you are maybe old-fashioned, or that your practices are not popular at the minute, or maybe you were shamed for continuing this person's legacy, like, don't listen to that, do it and show it. They'd be so proud, they'd be so proud. I'm just going to give you another personal example. I have started embroidery recently. My great-grandmother hated embroidery, but she needed to do it because back in the days, girls needed to do that. I love it. And she's probably telling me, I love that you love it, please show it off. Okay, so let me know how it translates to your situation. And here with the Strength card, we have the Leo energy and we have the red-haired lady. So, those were the signs I mentioned in the beginning. But yeah, strength in tradition. Like you will, if you feel like your batteries are empty, and if you want to feel stronger and more empowered, practice little family traditions, okay? Every day, or make it a ritual that you greet your ancestors on an altar or something. They are saying if you want to feel more empowered and more energized, remember who you are. These days, certain cultures, and I'm not going to speak anymore about that, are shunned and shamed for being proud of where they come from, and it's truly disgusting, okay? So always be proud of where you come from. It doesn't matter what your skin color is, okay? If it's black or white or wherever you come from, you are entitled to be proud of where you are from. And I am a very proud German Austrian, okay? Let me know what you are proud of, and you are allowed to live that. And wow, they are very very fierce about that. Be proud of who you are and where you come from, and show it. Reconnect to your roots. Don't let anyone in society tell you that you are racist if you celebrate your roots, okay? Being proud of your roots, as long as you don't discriminate anyone else, is a good thing. So live it. Be proud. Wow. Woo. Okay, the Fool, I love that. And be foolish, okay? Go a little crazy, be a little wild every now and then, and be daring, okay? And again, your relative, your ancestor could have been like mine, who was very modern for their time and age, okay? And who was daring, who kind of didn't pay too much attention to what society wanted, you know? If your relative was like mine, back in those days, my great-grandmother cut her hair short because she wanted to. She was horse riding all the time, even though that wasn't considered, you know, womanly, girly at the time. So like, be like this ancestor. This ancestor was wild. I don't know what your ancestor did, but be wild and free, okay? Just do you unapologetically be you, because yeah, if you are you, you are also them, and they love to see character traits blossom and shine within you several generations later. I'm getting a very, very sweet message here. Do you see this little doggy here? So they want you to know that they are with some pet that they had, okay, that you might have known of, or that one of your passed away pets is with them, or that a pet that is currently alive picks up on them because they are still around. You might think that you had nothing to do with them, so they're probably not with you. Yes, they are, they're watching, okay? And your pet will know, or a deceased pet that you have is hanging out with them. Just have fun. They're saying have fun and be you. Love that vibe. Love that energy so much. So let's get some more. Relatives. Yeah, they love owls. They're saying owls are definitely a sign. Choice, okay? Choice, freedom, flowers, stairs, window. A choice. I will need a clarifier for that, but they want you to make some kind of empowered choice. No, I don't need a clarifier. This woman, you can be a man watching this. This can be a man coming through, okay? But she's wearing a very red, vibrant dress. This again goes back to feeling empowered. So when in doubt, make a choice that is in favor of your empowerment, of your energies. Don't let anyone dim your light. Don't let anyone dull you down. Don't let anyone compromise you. Don't let anyone tell you what not to do. Be you, be proud. Live that energy and it will set you free. Wow, she's like, or he, like, go for it, guys. If this resonates with you and if you love it, please leave a thumbs up. It helps so much. If you don't know what to say, leave a fire emoji, because this is fire energy. They could have been an air or a water or an earth sign, but the energies are just fire. So comment a fire emoji. And if you are new and would like to stay, then subscribe and join the Purple Heart Tribe. And I'm seeing with my psychic eye a pet again. So a pet is always watching here, guys. If you lost a pet, they're watching. Celebration, just celebrate. Blue butterflies. This is for my blue butterfly people. And here we have a drink. So don't be shy to have a drink whenever you want it, as long as it's not too much, or have a little snack. Just celebrate, okay? Celebrate yourselves as well, they're saying. If you feel like wearing jewelry or makeup, okay, and it doesn't matter who you are and what society tells you. If you're a man and you want to wear makeup, do it. If you, I don't know, if like, just do you, and it will make you feel so good. It will set you free. Put on the clothes that you want to wear. Eat the things that you want to eat, as long as it doesn't harm anyone else or your own physical health. Just do it. Do it and celebrate. Have a little toast, like have a little drink. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't have to be alcohol, and say cheers to this ancestor. Discernment. Guys, there is something... I love how these Japanese ladies, they look like the monkey emojis. Do you know them? The one that's like closing the eyes, ears and mouth. Discernment and choice. Okay, I'll ask them what exactly they want you to do here. Please, ancestors, what is this about? And again, we have birds, so movement. What is this discernment and choice energy about? Strength. We have the strength card here, and here we have it again. And what does it say? Marque, livre. This is French. Livre. This is the book. Book. Do you have a book or something? Again, maybe an old photo album or like an old book. This is very specific, a book. Maybe they want you to read a specific book that they used to read. There's something about a book. This will only resonate with a few of you. But guys, they really want to remind you how strong and how beautiful and how capable you are. And if you feel lost and drained, it's because you have not been authentic. So really start to wake up. And this is what the discernment card is about. Start to wake up to all the lies that you have been told and are starting to believe that they are the truth. So maybe lies about your identity, how you should look, behave, okay, what you should say or do. Wake up to what people have been telling you, to what people have been showing you, and always ask yourself, is this in alignment with what I stand for, with who I am and what I believe in and about what I want to do? If it's not, then screw it, okay? Screw these people, do you. And that will make you feel so powerful. Like, we have a saying in German that goes, if you are like empowered and you know, strong, you are wearing the boots. So put those boots on, guys. Put those boots on and like walk and stand your ground. I love the vibe. I love the vibe. I would love to know if you know who this ancestor is. This is definitely, for me personally, my great-grandmother. Let me know who it is for you, and like put their name in the comment section. They would love that. My great-grandmother had a really cool nickname. Yeah, I want to say it. We would call her Grossi. So let me know your ancestor's nickname if you know who this is. Like, they want you to say their name. They want you to make everything known. They want you to be loud and proud. Let's get some final advice from them. Please, ancestors. Hedge guardians, walk with wider shins and seek the land under the hill. Guys, we have the dog here, and this dog, can you see this? I hope the camera does it justice. These dogs look alike. Does someone have a dog here that looks like this, or did you used to have one, or your ancestors? The dog's back. And this fae here, this fairy here, she looks very traditional, and they look like they are wearing their traditional clothing. So maybe, I don't know what culture you're from if you have traditional clothing, but wear those more, okay? If you are like me, wear your dirndl. If you are Indian, wear your sari. If you are Asian, like wear your kimonos. I don't know what you wear. If you're Native American, like wear your jewelry. Where are you from? Let me know, wear it. And yeah, like put your boots on and walk and seek yourself. You might have been suffering some kind of identity crisis. And if that's true, your ancestor here is telling you, you know what to do, be you. Oh my God. She of the mossy brae. Not all things are as they seem. Trust in your intuition. Again, a treat for those who made it till the end. We have a little bluebird, so that could be a sign for you, the bluebird, and blue feathers again. But bluebird, I don't know what kind of bluebirds you have where you live, but they are a sign from your ancestors as well, okay? Not just from spirit. And always trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. If it goes against your standards, don't do it. Be discerning and make a choice that is in favor of you and what you stand for and believe in. Make this ancestor proud, guys. Wow, I hope you made it till the end. Let me know if you did by leaving a thumbs up. And yeah, guys, be you. Take very good care, and I hope I see you in the next reading. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with this beautiful trust card and the yellow glass crystal. So we are about to channel one of your ancestors so that they can give you a special message. Keep in mind, this reading is for the collective, so not every single detail will resonate. Only take what does, feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. But anyone can come through from the other side, okay? Anyone. Age, gender, culture, none of it matters. I allow everyone in who accepts love and light and who speaks the truth. So, this lady, again, can be a man. In fact, the majority of these ancestors will be male. Okay, I'm looking at their faces, male. But of course, take it how it resonates. they are very careful or apprehensive or very shy, very distant. There's a weird energy around them. They are positive, don't worry, but there's something weird. They are like, you know, an animal from the forest that is very shy when it sees a human or any noise, and they're watching from the distance. They're watching from the distance, like deer, okay, or like birds. Trust. Do you guys have trust issues? If you do, this might be an ancestral pattern that you have inherited. I have done an ancestral lineage healing reading on this channel. Watch it if you feel like there could be a message in it for you. I will try and remember to link it in the description box. If I forget, please remind me. Yeah, there's a trust issue, so maybe you have it or this ancestor has it. We'll see if we can help them, because we've been able to help someone in group number 1, so maybe this one is coming through to ask for help as well. Yellow glass crystal reminds me of a chandelier crystal. Chandeliers, light, warmth. Okay, they want warmth. And my third eye vision has been activated so much since a recent loss I suffered. And I see things now with my actual eye, and I'm being shown something. And just give me a second, because I'm looking at a white wall. I see a heart. Okay, so they love you. They love you. And have you recently, and flowers, yellow hearts and flowers. Okay, while I do feel like that for many of you, this ancestor is very far in your ancestral past. Some of them might be so recent that you have an old cloth, or I see a cloth or some curtains. Okay, tablecloth, curtains with an old-fashioned pattern on it. It has flowers on it. So either you got this, you inherited this from this ancestor, or you have it in your house somewhere, and that's where they hang around. They show me an angel now. Do you have porcelain figures? They kind of show me, I think, stuff from your house. Do you have like a porcelain angel or fairy figure or a religious figure? It doesn't have to be porcelain, but could be any material. They're showing me that. They are showing me things from either your house or their house. So why are they so shy? I want to find out, but I just love this card. If you love forest vibes, you might be into fairies or Mother Nature. If you love animals, this is a vibe. I feel like they loved it. It could be that your ancestor lived very much as a hermit, kind of retrieved in the country or something, maybe by the woods, or their spirit is still around. And this is not creepy at all, because they're a good spirit. Their spirit is still around, and they kind of hang out in the woods or something, or in your garden with the animals, and the animals see them, and they send you birds as signs. I feel like they have a strong earthly connection. So if they haven't transitioned, they're definitely still around. If they have, they revisit and they watch you, but with some apprehension. Let's see. Ancestors, what do you want to say? These cards, these tarot cards were gifted from Megan, and these are a present from Kristen or Christine. Thank you for watching. If anyone else would like to send some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wish list link down below. Let's go. Ancestors, what do you want to say? You can trust us. What do you want to say? Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. And there's this clock, this sand clock, and she is looking a little bit tired of waiting. Someone here is tired of waiting. Is that you, or is that the ancestor? White flowers, tired of waiting. I don't know if this is you or the ancestor. Tired of waiting. Who is tired of waiting? Has someone lost trust because you're tired of... Oh, wow. The Three of Swords, a broken heart. So guys, know that if this is your energy, it's an ancestral pattern that you inherited from this ancestor, okay? If this is not you, they want to share their story with you, okay? So I'm getting a very specific scenario here. They just want to share their pain, and what happened to them is that there was some kind of war. I'm hearing civil war for some of you. That could have happened in the States. And they were left behind by their husband, because the husband, or maybe it was the sons or brothers or father, had to go join the army to fight in that war. And they were waiting and waiting for them to return, and they never did, and their heart was broken. And again, this is kind of making me want to cry. So there's this sense of waiting, being in isolation, all alone, waiting for a lover or someone they love to return. And they probably never came. So if you are in a similar situation, if you are waiting and waiting for a lover to come back, or like someone you love to come back to you, or if there's a separation, you are connected to this family member, and you can help them and help yourself heal this pattern. So waiting, waiting, waiting for a return. And again, take this how it resonates. Doesn't have to be the civil war. It can also be like some kind of societal, what do you say, like societal obligation that made this person go away from you or from your ancestor. Six of Cups. I see spirits here. Ancestors for sure. I need a clarifier for this. Because, okay, it could be that this person that the ancestor missed died in that war or wherever they went to. Or maybe they were settlers and they traveled to kind of, you know, I'm hearing stories and it's so hard to translate. Settlers and these husbands or sons or fathers traveled further and they never came back. So someone never came back because they died. And this is so much pain. And it could be that your ancestor's spirit is still waiting for them here. They passed away too, but they're still waiting. So what you can do is, again, send them light, send them love, and say, the person you're waiting for, they have transitioned. They are on the other side. You can meet them there. They will find you there. I'm seeing an angel now. So please, like someone here is praying, pray for them, guys. Pray for them. And send them their angels. And it could be that they prayed a lot for this person to come back and they never did. And that's why they lost faith in God. And that's why they're stuck maybe in the physical. So send them prayers, light candles for them. Tell them God is real. The divine is real. Cross over and you will be reunited with the person you have been longing and waiting for. And this could also be a message for you guys here. Oh yeah. The Seven of Swords. So okay, so this ancestor might have a false idea of what happened. Maybe they were not given the truth about what exactly happened to I feel like it was men that they lost. It could have been females, but the vast majority men. So maybe they never found the body, or maybe they were given a false story as to how they passed. Or for some of you, this ancestor could have been betrayed by the person they were waiting for. Maybe they told them, I need to go to war, and they never came back on purpose because they didn't want to be with that person. So there is some kind of lack of clarity that they felt like they will never get, and they feel doomed. So please, again, send them love and light and say you can clarify all of these things on the other side with the help of your spirit guides, with the help of the divine. You will get answers and closure on the other side if you cross over. Send them love and light and compassion. And again, this could be your situation. You could have been abandoned without any answers. My heart really goes out to you if that's the case. Know that this is some kind of pattern that needs healing. And again, connect with your angels for healing in that regard. Let's get some more cards. listening. I pulled the same card in the same position. Was it group number 2 or 1? I don't know. You guys will know if you watch those. Listening, but look how she's also sitting there, like waiting, sitting and waiting. They're sitting and waiting for news, sitting and waiting for news. They want to share their grief and their pain, that they spent the rest of their lives sitting and waiting for news that they never got. And this is so sad. I'm sending massive amounts of light and compassion to everyone involved in this, guys. And if this resonates, it's so important that you let me know by leaving a thumbs up and by leaving a comment. If you don't know what to say, drop a purple heart emoji or a white heart emoji. And if you are new and would like to subscribe, join the Purple Heart Tribe. I would love that. Choice. Are you kidding me? This card I definitely pulled, and I think also in the same position in group number 2. So you should probably watch group number 2 or 1 if you felt drawn to those. Choice. I feel like they are tired of waiting, and if you are tired of waiting as well, you should make that choice to stop waiting for something that you will never have. Okay, because you're wasting your time. You're getting older and older. Your heart is broken already, and it's not going to be mended if you stick around in that situation. So this is a choice for empowerment and to leave, to stop waiting. This is very sad, but there's some acceptance that you need to find as well. And this ancestor as well, you need to accept that you're not going to have what you are longing for. And this acceptance will unlock some healing, but you need to make that choice, because there is free will and you can wait around forever. But it's probably, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I drew this same card as well in group number 2. What is happening? You see me shuffle and pull. So I don't know, either you guys watching number 3 are the same from group number 2, or this is just collective energy. Like, wake up, be discerning. Some of you are like in a state of absence. These 2 ladies have so much absence in their faces. They're not quite there because the heart is so broken. And this is definitely your energy as well. Maybe it's your mother's or sister's, someone close to you. And this ancestors' energies. You inherited this issue and you need to heal it, guys. You need to heal it. And you need to kind of wake up. They want, or the divine spirit, because there's guides coming through that are telling you, wake up from this slumber, from this absence of heartbreak. You need to wake up and make a choice. You need to move on, because you're not gonna get what you are waiting for. And this is heartbreaking, but you know, if you want to get better, if now I pulled in the last card as well from group number 2. I don't know what to say. No, change. Yeah, change. But we have the owl here. So guys, watch group number 2. I think at this point, I really need to advise you to watch group number 2, the owl. You have divine help coming in. That's why I saw the angel with my 3rd eye, and I'm seeing another one now. Guides, divine intervention, angels, they are stepping in, because there is just too much stagnation, guys. And this might not be true for everyone, but the place where this poor ancestor is lingering around waiting might be haunted. You might feel their sadness. So often when we go to places and we are overcome by an emotion that is not ours, it's because either that emotion lingers and needs to be cleansed, or there's a spirit with that emotion. So guys, you need to bring change into the ancestral lineage, and you need to wake up to something that you have been kind of delusional about. You're waiting for something you're not going to have. You need to accept that you're not going to have this. This person is not going to come back. Stop waiting and rotting away. You're wasting your time. Wake up, make a choice, put yourself first, be free. And, you know, love yourselves enough to stop waiting for something you're not going to get. And once you do, once you re-energize yourselves, okay, you will be met with people who will not leave you waiting, okay, who won't leave you waiting. but you have free will, and if you're not ready for it, you don't have to do it, but you should. Like, stop holding back. Like, you are contemplating it anyway. You are contemplating moving on from some kind of loss, okay? Maybe you lost someone in this life and you are in stagnation because you're waiting for them to come back, but you know they won't. You need to move on for your own sake, for your own happiness. This is an ancestral pattern. Some final messages, please, from you ancestors. Nope, not this one. It fell out from the back. I'm gonna pull this one. Strength. Guys, watch group number 2, strength. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. You are letting weeds and thistles cultivate in your body, mind, and soul. So wake up to it. Wake up to, like, this kind of reminds me of Sleeping Beauty. You know how she falls asleep and then there's thorns growing all over the castle and she's waiting for the prince to free herself. You are the prince. You need to be your own prince. This is just a different fairy tale. You are your own prince. You need to free yourselves from this. Please do it for your ancestors, okay? And yeah, like, yeah, make this wish, make a heart's wish. And this heart's wish should not be for this person to come back, because they won't. Wish for your freedom and happiness. Serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Serenity, but you are too serene, guys. I really feel like, you know, when just earlier the rest card fell out and I said, no, that's not your message. I feel like that is your energy. You want to rest. You want to be a hermit. You want to stay passive. You want to be alone and just have the sound of the rustling leaves around you. And you want silence. But know that you are in this fall and winter energy forever. And again, there is free will. If you are not ready to move on from this state, you don't have to. You feel like you shouldn't, but I feel reluctance coming from you. And you know, there is divine timing. If you feel like you're not ready to let go, if you feel like you still want to cling on to that hope, you can. There is free will. But know that you will probably pass this on to the next generation, and know that you hold it in your hands. There is so much potential if you make a choice to move on and to break free. You're gonna do it for especially this past ancestor, and you will know their story. You could probably find out who they are, but it is up to you, okay? Wow, that's heavy, guys. If you made it till the end, thank you so much. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. And otherwise, take good care, good luck. Please, guys, break free, do it for you. And I'll see you again very soon, hopefully. Bye.